I'll give you all a minute to come on and join me. All right, so good morning. It's been a long time since I've done a Tuesday live. And I'm not heading to my office, I'm heading to another office, and I'm going to tell you why. But while I am on, let's just give God some praise this morning. Oh, yes. We'll just say it's another grateful Tuesday. What are you grateful for today? Hasn't God been good to you? Hasn't God been good to you? I don't know about you, but He's been good to me. And even when I can't see it, I know He's being good. When I can't feel it, I know He's being good. When I can't see the way, I know He's already made a way. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All right. So I'm heading to, I guess we'll call it one of the head offices for my business, for my company. Now, my work laptop stopped working on me on Friday today. I was hoping it would start working again, but it did not. Now, I have to go in, sorry. Sorry, today's Tuesday, sorry. I was hoping it was going to start working again yesterday on Monday, but it did not. My apologies. So it stopped working on Friday, tried to fix it on Monday, nothing happened, and now it's Tuesday, and I'm going into the office where the IT can assist me. Now, I'm not even sure where this live is going to go because so many things I want to share. Now, the thing is, a few weeks ago I kept saying I need to organize my desktop, I need to delete what I don't want and organize my files, but every day I don't want to say collect information, I like information, and every day I'm always adding on to my notes at work. I'm always thinking of ways to be more efficient, how we can be more effective, more better at work. So I'm always adding stuff to my training notes. And I keep saying, okay, I'm going to spend the weekend. I was like, well, I don't get paid. I used to work on the weekends, and I'm like, I don't get paid for this, So I'll try and do it on my work time, but it's been really, really busy. I haven't been able to do that. So I thought to myself, let me just, try and find a few minutes per day to, to squeeze in organizing my notes. Hasn't happened. It's been very, very busy at work. Very, very busy at work. It's been very, very busy at work. Then I said to myself, you know what, I'll just spend the time after work and get it done because there's really no other time. I decided I had a date in mind that I was going to get this done, and I decided I was going to do it on that date. Well, now my laptop is no longer. I want to talk today about procrastinating and delaying and putting things off. There's a story in the Bible. There's many stories in the Bible that I love, and I'm going to talk about the one about Noah and the ark. Many people know it as a nice childhood story. Noah built the ark. People mocked him, didn't believe there was going to be rain. And in my situation, we can say I didn't think this was going to happen. We know, obviously, anything can fail, but the funny thing is what's happening to my laptop is not a virus. It's not something that we can quickly identify. They don't even know what's wrong with it. Don't get me wrong, I've been praying for a day off. I certainly got 2 days off. So, you want to say God works in mysterious ways? Yeah, we can say that. Now, a dread came over me when the IT told me yesterday that he was not able to fix my laptop, so I'm going into the office now to get a new laptop. I thought to myself, all my notes and all my stuff that I did not back up. Now every time I go to messing with my computer, it always says, "Do you want to save it to OneDrive?" And I'm like, "No, I just want to save it right here on my desktop so I can quickly access it, and then I'll organize it eventually." Eventually never came. Here I am 2 years later. I've been at the company now going into 5 years, but these new notes that I've been putting together for this new department that I'm in is 2 years. So I thought to myself, oh my goodness, all my notes, everything I have added, and just other stuff that I do for the team is on my desktop. And then the thought came to me, you've been saying for months, you're going to organize it, you're going to do it, you're going to find time, you're going to this, you're going to that. You even planned a date in the future. Not a now date or a today date, a date in the future. God told Noah to build an ark. He didn't see any rain. I don't think he could even imagine what God was going to do when he told him to build that ark, but he needed to. See, God might tell you to do something, or you might get a prompting to do something, but you don't know why. You don't know what you're gonna need to accommodate or who you're going to assist. It's like when somebody makes a product, you don't know who wants that product in the future. I always say, I'm so amazed when I go to the store and I want something and I see it, I'm like, this is so wonderful. Somebody had the vision and they created this thing that I would have wanted in the future. Now Noah built the ark. The Bible says that Noah did all that the Lord commanded him to do. Oh yes, all, not some, all. Have we done all that God has commanded us to do? Have we done all that we desire to do in our hearts? So my first thing is, yeah, when the guy said we don't know what's wrong, we'll give you a new laptop, I was thinking, oh my goodness, all those things, all that information. Now, I am the information, mind you, but I promise you, I have hundreds of pages of notes, things to improve, things to fix, just all these things that I've been putting together in detail. And now I have to spend time now to, how am I going to do this? Anyways, the next part of my story. So the first part is, don't stop procrastinating. You have something to do, back up something with this on your phone, because many of us, we lose our phones. Oh, I don't know that number. Well, you don't need a warning. The warning is now. Write a number down, back it up, store it somewhere, save those pictures. Do whatever you need to do. Do whatever you need to do now, so that you don't have this panic or this dread. Oh, if why didn't I this, or I should have that. Forget that. We're always saying that. My second part is, so the IT guy said to me, oh, whatever you put on your desktop should back up automatically. And I'm thinking, I don't know. Is that the case? He says, well, let's see. His computer, and he's looking at every single document on my computer. Now, if I was a slack worker or inappropriate worker, that might be a problem. All right, so if I was an inappropriate worker, that might be a problem. But I don't have anything to hide, and I'm not doing anything inappropriately on my work computer. I want to say good morning to everyone who's who's with me this morning. Good morning, good morning. So he's pulling up I can see all my documents, and I'm thinking, all the fun stuff I do for the team as well. I do a fun Fridays, I do motivational quotes, and all these things I see on this guy's computer. It is very, 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 very important. Very, 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 very important. Sorry guys, there's a police officer and I feel like I'm under the speed that I should be because I'm doing the live, and I'm very relaxed, and I'm not really going at the full hundreds. I'm just like, I'm just trying to figure out how much under am I at this time. Okay, I think I'll just drive. I think I can drive appropriately now. Okay, so I thought to myself, Oh, first I want to say something else. My daughter's company said to her workers, while there are no calls, you'll need to maintain not looking at other web pages. And one person asked, what do they mean? They said, we've realized that individuals are searching for jobs while not on calls. Now, why would you be searching for jobs on your company's computer? I have no idea. But I've seen people do many silly things on their company's computer. Many silly things. I work with young folks who think they can job search, watch YouTube, do all type of things on their work laptop. Now, what I want to say is, in regards to my first point, if I was a Slack worker and they wanted to get me out, they have access to my laptop. They can see what I'm doing, what time I save it, what time anything. They can use that to get rid of me. And many of us wonder, oh, why would my boss get rid of me? Well, you don't know what they're watching. You don't know what they're viewing. They can see what you're doing, what you're not doing, what you are, they can see everything. And I think we all know this. It's one thing to know something, but when you see the different things, like saying, oh, I know there's I guess a speed trap or a speed camera or a camera somewhere. And then you're like, yeah, I know it's there, but then you maybe do something that you shouldn't have done, that was inappropriate. And when you see yourself on the camera, it's a little bit different than being like, oh yeah, I know there's a camera there, I don't know, something like, people throw things on the floor. I don't throw garbage on the floor, but they just do that. And maybe it's like, oh, not a big deal. Now, when you see yourself on this big screen doing that thing where you shouldn't be doing it, it's different. Seeing is a lot different than just knowing. As I said, when I saw all my information on the man's screen, again, I know IT has access to my laptop because I've had to screen share before and give them control, and I know that. But in this case, my laptop that I can't see anything on is all my company has all my files, everything that I've ever written, every file I've saved. They have access to it, and they can go through it as they please, and they can, if they find cause, get rid of me. I'm not gonna toot my horn. My company's gonna have to find something else to get rid of me. It won't be that, I promise you. It won't be that. All right. So, two things I want to share today. I want to talk about working on those things that you need to work on. No more delaying. Back up those things, save those things, work on those things. You just don't know when it's going to vanish. You don't know when the screen's gonna go blank. It can't be recovered. Your laptop, your computer, you just don't know. I work for a company where I get calls every day. Oh, my computer crashed. Can you resend me this report? No, we can't. You have to reapply and repay. Like, why? Well, I paid for it, yeah. And we send it to you. And you should have been responsible enough to save it. Oh, my computer, this, my computer. Yeah, we understand that. That's not our fault. There's USBs, you put it in your email, you print it off. And I know, obviously, you can only do so much. The point is, we have to be responsible for ourselves. Figure how you're going to back things up, how you're going to save it, whether by email, USB, by an external drive, whatever it is. Back up those things that you love so much that in case something happened, you're not going to be in panic. Same with important documents. Photocopy your driver's license, your health card, your social, your birth certificate, all those things. In case anything happens, you have an extra copy. As I'm talking, I'm feeling like to say, give somebody a spare key to your home. Give someone a spare key to your home. It's important. It's important. All right. And last but not least, do not look for anything or do anything on your work laptop that you wouldn't want work to know. If you wouldn't want them to find out, just don't do it. Don't think, oh, they're not checking my laptop now. No, they may not be. But just like the other day, I had a applicant who decided to make a complaint. Now, I work for a particular client. Actually, the client I work for is actually the police. The police is one of my clients. I'll just say that. And I have to enforce their rules. I can't work around it. Yeah, sometimes you can work around it, try and help somebody out. I can't. I am bound by the rules that they tell me that I have to enforce. I am not the police. I work for a company that provides a service for a police, and I work on that department, in that department. Now, this person made a complaint to those of you who are in Canada, to their MPP based on the rule that I had to enforce. They're now going to be pulling that call. Am I concerned? Absolutely not. Can they fire me? People can fire you for whatever they want. Did that person get their way? That I won't say. Now, when they pull the call, doesn't matter what they decide, I wouldn't change anything I said that day. These are the rules, and I mentioned those rules to the person that called. And whether the police wants to make exceptions to that rule, that's on them. I don't have authority nor power to make exceptions to the rules. So I'm just saying that call was not monitored in the moment. They have to go and find that call now, that date, that timestamp, and pull that call. Your boss doesn't have to be watching your computer right now when you're doing what you're doing. But when it is time to find what they need, they will find it. Just keep yourself in the clear. Keep yourself out of trouble. All right? God bless you guys. Blessed Tuesday. And thank you for joining me. In all things, give God thanks. In all things, give him thanks, for he's worthy to be praised. All right, happy Grateful Tuesday, guys. Bye-bye.